everybody, Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. Boy, another BiLT guitar here in the shop? You bet we do. When they told me about this one, I couldn't wait to grab it. This is a brand new 2018 BiLT Revelator. Now, they have perfected this sparkle finish. Now, I know we've all seen sparkle finishes out there. You've not seen a sparkle finish like this sparkle finish. It's incredible. They've used this big, heavy-looking sparkles, and it's a really hard process to do because you throw these at the guitar and they fly all over the place. But Bill and Tim have figured out finally how to do this. And I'll tell you what, this is one of the most beautiful guitars we've had in a really long time. I love sparkle finishes anyway, but a black sparkle? I mean, come on. You get on stage with this thing, any color that shows up in your lights is just going to flash off of this guitar, and they'll be so busy looking at your guitar they won't see your mistakes. Just kidding. Anyway, it's fantastic, it's beautiful, and it plays and sounds great. The Revelators are, their take on a Jazzmaster, and, I just really think they're cool guitars. We've sold several of them now. And they're really, really playable. They've been played by a lot of the stars. I mean, I was watching Imagine Dragons the other night on The Tonight Show, and they're playing BiLT guitars. I mean, it's like, wow, I recognize that guitar. It's pretty cool. So the guys here in Des Moines who make these are becoming star-studded with their customer line, and we've been able to get some of them for Lawman Guitars and my customers as well. Now let's talk about the neck. It's a rock-hard maple neck. It's a 9.5 inch radius, and it's a nice round C. Steve was just playing it a minute ago, and he says, it's a little bigger than a Fender neck, and yeah, it is. And so if the big-handed guys are looking for something that's bigger than a Strat, I mean, it's not a huge neck, okay? Let's be very, very clear. It's not a huge neck, but it feels a little beefier. When you grab a hold of this neck, you know you got a hold of a neck. And it just feels great. It's all very high polished on the back, and it's bound, and of course it's got the big heavy-duty fret markers that they use on their guitars, and it's just really, really cool. The body is alder. It's not real heavy, but you can tell it's alder. It's no lightweight guitar, but it's certainly not a heavy rosewood guitar or anything like that. They put a 25.5-inch scale neck on it. And they use Lollar pickups in most of their guitars now, and this is the Lollar. These are low-wired Imperials. Now, what are low-wired Imperials? Well, those are to slightly replicate vintage 335 humbuckers, and that was what they're going after. And I'll tell you, they're very, very toneful humbuckers. I mean, I've been sitting here playing it, and Steve finally said, Mike, quit playing, we got to record. I mean, the guitar is a blast to play, and these humbuckers just sound fantastic. Now, they use mastery, bridge, and whammy, of course, which we've talked about on a lot of our other demos about BiLT guitars. You can't get a better whammy and bridge system than the mastery. I mean, they are fantastic. They're very expensive, and if you've got a Jazzmaster or a Jaguar that you really don't like the bridge on them, I'm telling you, get a hold of a Mastery. Those are fantastic bridges, and they'll make all the difference in tuning of your guitars. So this is already loaded with that. Now from there, it has the Jaguar or Jazzmaster dual tones, if you will. You can play rhythm and then switch back over to your lead. So it's got a place to... I'm in this section of the controls. If you push this switch, you have a whole nother set of volume and tone. So you can turn it down. You can turn it up. How I would use it is I would have a rhythm guitar setting. You can switch back and forth, so you don't have to constantly try to adjust your volumes and tones. They've been using those since the 50s. Fender came up with this, and I'm happy that BiLT is continuing with it. I think it's a really great option for these types of guitars. Now, these pickups. Let's talk again about the pickups. Okay, it will sustain for at least a minute if I allow it to. That is your neck pickup, and it's just beautiful. I mean, I judge most of the electric guitars that I get, I listen to the neck pickup first. It tells me a lot about the guitar, but it also tells me about the pickups. I mean, this is where I hear guitars, is in this neck pickup. So when I first get a guitar, I listen to the neck and say, okay, is this a guitar that's going to move me? It's going to move me, it's going to move my customers. So that's what I listen for. And let's just listen to it for a minute. All day. Let's blend them together. You know, I'm sitting here listening to these pickups, and I'm using a solid state amplifier, and they are so powerful and so toneful, it's actually overdriving that somehow my little Fender amp here is just really cool. Let's go all the way back. Heavy bar is fun. Whoa, okay. This guitar is a blast to play and listen to. I'll tell you what, this is a rock star guitar. It is beautiful. It sounds great. Those pickups are just outstanding. It plays like $1,000,000. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. Did you notice this on the headstock? I mean, they don't just have a regular maple headstock. They got this little recessed area here, and they got black sparkle on that too. I mean, it's just, guys, at BiLT, you're doing incredible work. Keep it up. You're just doing fantastic stuff. I love these guitars. Now, I want to talk about what they ship this guitar in. It comes in a hardshell case. It's got BiLT right on the front, so you know what you're carrying here. And I'm trying to remember what case it is. See if it tells me. Oh yeah, it's a TKL case, and it's got a burgundy interior. It's nice and plushy. It's brand new, of course. And when you lay that black sparkle guitar down in that burgundy, I mean, it looks fantastic. Inside the accessory box, you've got some stuff on Mastery Bridge in there, and you've got a card from the BiLT people. I asked them about warranties. They said, if anybody ever has a problem with one of their guitars, get a hold of them. They'll take care of it. How's that for a warranty? So you get this incredible hardshell case. But you know what? You get a guitar that just rocks all night long. That Black Sparkle Revelator is just absolutely beautiful. Check it and all of our really cool guitars out. We got a bunch this month to demo for you, but check them all out at www.lawmanguitars.com. We only sell cool guitars. Hey, thanks a lot for watching my demos. I really appreciate it.